Hello, darlings, and welcome back to my makeup garden. Hi, it's Liz. Hello. And it's time for Pass or Smash, new makeup edition. You like all these cute faces? I can't help myself. I'm just cute like that, okay? All right, guys. So here on Pass or Smash, we talk about new makeup releases, primarily indie brand launches, and we decide if we're gonna pass, as in buy bitch, or smash, add to cart. So let's get our digital shopping on. It's hypothetical digital shopping because we can't buy everything, can we? But let's get it out of our system, shall we? So first on our list, Jolie Beauty right here has launched their Sirens collection. So this dark mermaidy grungy dream, it's a big collection. So it features a 28 pan palette that has grungy dark mermaid vibes. It includes 13 creamy mattes, 5 shimmers, 2 metallic multichromes, and 4 what are described as new chameleon glitters. What the fuck is a chameleon glitter? Is that like a multichrome glitter? Is that a glitter that changes color? Because listen, I don't do a lot of glitter, okay? But I would tear it up. So I'm very interested in that. So the collection also features an air matte liquid lipstick. It's very much a teal color right there. Pretty color. It features 4 chameleon cream eyeshadow pots that say color changing, but it doesn't specify if they're holographic or if they're multichromes. I don't know what the hell these are. They're pretty. I don't think the multichrome, like these eyeshadow pots, are going to be for me, only because they're such dark colors that they're going to be hard for me and my like creativity to figure out. I don't know. We'll see. And 2 holographic lip gloss shades. The dark smoky looking lip gloss is calling my name, okay? I don't have any holographic lip glosses. I don't. And I certainly don't have any smoky ones. By the way, if you have any recommendations for like a sheer black lip gloss that kind of gives that smoky effect, put it in the comments below, please, because I'm looking for one. I have this look in my head I can't get rid of, and I need to make it, but I don't have a lip gloss like that. So if you have one that you love, put it in the comments below because I definitely want to find one. The collection also, by the way, reeling it back in, features 4 chameleon liquid eyeshadows. These are like these fun green colors here. So the collection as a whole retails for $222 US, and that is a discount price, by the way. And the collection is available now out, like I said, every week. I always put all of the details in the description box for you, along with any savings codes and the websites and all that kind of stuff, okay? I'm not affiliated with any of them. So I just give you the information and you do what you want with it. For me, this collection as a whole is going to be a pass, I think, but I want the smoky lip gloss. So the smoky looking lip gloss, that passes the vibe check. And I definitely want the mermaid eyeshadow palette. So the whole collection, no. But that eyeshadow palette, yes. It looks like a darker kind of like emo sister of Bun Bunny's Lure palette, and I'm here for it. So smash. All right, so Be Perfect Cosmetics has released their Gravity palette. So the Gravity Shadow palette features 15 shades of cool nudes and neutral matte, cool and neutral mattes and intense metallics and light reflecting pigments, whatever the fuck that means. Just says light reflecting pigments. So I'm guessing they're just really shiny shimmers. So it retails for $29.95 US. It is available now. And for me, this is going to be a pass. I have blacks and grays and silvers in my collection already. I don't see a need for this palette, but this would be the perfect, like, simple, smoky eyeshadow, like, palette. I think that'd be good. But for me, it's going to be a pass. So, no thank you. I will keep my coins. Sorry, I'm still analog, friends. That's how I do, okay? All right, darlings. So I don't have all the information on this next one for you, and that's because it's not tomorrow. But I have a pretty good guess about the palette, and that's going to be the Nomad Cosmetics Okavango Safari palette. Here's the little montage that I made of all the launched, like released sneak peeks and all that. So it looks like it's going to be a 15 pan eyeshadow palette. Here are 8 of the shades that they've released as like sneak peeks. And it's very much a neutral dream, which is perfect because that's what Nomad Cosmetics is missing in their collection. They do not have like a true neutral palette. So this being a true neutral palette, it's going to appeal to so many of you people out there that love neutral eyeshadow looks. The browns are beautiful. The shimmers so far look, you know, like a nice, I don't want to say standard, but they look like a nice quality, vibrant enough shimmer. So anyway, every palette from Nomad Cosmetics has a wildlife or conservation aspect to it that they donate to. So a portion of the proceeds will go to that. I'm not sure what this one's going to be yet. I'm sure that information is coming tomorrow, and I will put all of that in the description box for you. And I will also include, here's a picture of the color story, like the full color story that I don't have at the time of filming, but I know is launching tomorrow, like releasing tomorrow. So this collection will be available on May 30th, and it's going to be coming soon. So yeah, I don't know about the price yet. If I had to guess, I'm going to say $54. It's just a guess. I don't know, but it's just a guess. And if I'm wrong, I'll just have that like in the correction. So anyway, so for me, this is going to be a smash. I'm going to buy it. I love Nomad. I'm going to buy it. And I'm going to use a code because I'm probably going to be able to, no problem. Like I said, I will have codes and everything for you below. And yeah, smash. Smash. I'll make neutral looks for you guys. I'll do that for you. I'll make that sacrifice. I know. Such a sacrifice, right? Okay. So I don't normally cover P. Louise because I don't know why. I just never think to look at them. But P. Louise has 2 new launches. So they have released an 8 pan. It says Intense Pink and Peachy blush palette. So this has 8 shades of matte blushes in pinks and peaches. And there's a disclaimer on the website that says that the colors in person may be way more intense. Well, maybe more intense. I don't want to say way more because that's an exaggeration, but maybe more intense than the pictures depict. Okay, you would think that if you knew that, you would just take better quality, like product pictures, right? I don't know, just a thought. But this is called the My First Blush palette, and it retails for $28. For me, this is going to be a pass. I don't need another. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to buy the other Blend Bunny one. Let's not play around, okay? And then the second launch is called the Everyday Mood CEO Highlighter Palette. It is another 8 pan palette, and it features pink and peachy toned highlighters. Here's the deal though. This one actually I think it looks really pretty. Here's some swatches of it. I think it's really pretty. Even if you just use it for like inner corner highlights, I think it's really pretty. It's $32. It's available now. I think I'm gonna say smash to this one. I haven't been buying a lot of highlighters because honestly I haven't been wearing that many highlighters, but I don't know. This one just is pretty. I don't know. I like it. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Do you like it? I don't know. I just think it's pretty. I don't know. I feel like we're always having a conversation with each other, right? Like I always feel like I ask you guys questions and then I answer them in my head. And I don't know. We're doing this together. Okay. Y'all, I cannot even. The aggressive side of my personality wants to come out every time Natasha Denona has a new release. Here's why, friends, okay? Here's why. Every time Natasha Denona has a new midi-sized eyeshadow palette, because that seems to be the trend, the fucking color story gets launched ahead of time. Oh, no, somebody leaked the color story. There's some, you know, there I understand that the more demand there is for a palette, the more likely somebody is to leak the color story. I understand that. This is a marketing tactic, but yet here we all are talking about it. It's just come out with a fucking color story and quit pussyfooting around. It makes me crazy. It makes me crazy. I hate it. Ugh, just ugh. So, talk about pet peeves, right? Okay, so this is called the Yucca or Yucca palette. I don't know the exact enunciation. I apologize if it's one or the other, but I'm going to say Yucca, and then I'll probably say, fuck it. So anyway, here. It looks like to be a midi-sized palette. Here are some swatches for it. All of these pictures are blurry. I apologize. But as I was Googling it, like literally as I was Googling to take screenshots, stuff just kept getting deleted. And every time I would find a new source, then it would get deleted again. So here's some pathetic looking blurry swatches. And here is a pathetic looking blurry picture of the palette. So it appears to be themed around like, yucca plants and the different varieties of like yellows and greens and tans and, colors that appear naturally. It seems like it's such a strange theme for a palette, but the color story is actually really pretty. So this is probably the best looking color story I've seen from Natasha Denona in like the last, year. It's pretty. It's like, I like it. It's colorful and the shimmers look vibrant and my blurry swatches. But anyway, I am not going to pay full price for this palette. I'm not paying $69 for it. It looks like Europe's getting this palette first, by the way. So don't know what the launch date is going to be for the US, but I would say smash on a budget, meaning that if I found it during Black Friday, I would buy it, but I'm not paying full price for that. No fucking way. No way. Not happening. So we're going to say smash on a budget. Okay. So this is a new indie brand to me. I know that, that happens. So Corazona Beauty has released the Livin' Ratolina, Ratolina, and I apologize that I just don't have the accent to make that sound as sexy as it does in the native Spanish tongue. This is a Spain or Spanish-based indie brand called Corazona Beauty. And the packaging, and I'm not sure about the color showing, but I know the packaging, it said, was designed by at Hey Ratolina on Instagram. And the embroidery, the packaging's so cute. Like, I love the embroidery and like the simpleness and the beauty, like just feminine. It's just beautiful. It is 20 shades that include mattes, metallics, shimmers, and there are glitters in here. I didn't see specifics, so I don't know for sure like how many or whatever. I'm curious about this brand. So it retails for €25.99, which probably roughly translates to about $38 US. At my last Google, it was around there. So I'm curious about this. I don't know if this is the palette that is going to get me. So for now, I'm going to say pass, but it's not a solid pass. If it's a good deal, if there's something on sale, if, whatever. But for now, it's going to be a pass, but I think it's really pretty and I'm going to keep my eye on this brand. I've heard from a couple of people that it was good. But I don't have any experience with it. So we're going to say pass for now. All right. Beauty Bay is up to some shenanigans, okay, friends? Because they are releasing a limited edition collection called the Sundown Collection, okay? And in this collection, there is a 16-pan eyeshadow palette that they know we want. We don't want the rest of the shit in this collection, but we can't buy the eyeshadow palette by itself. Ain't that some malarkey? That's some malarkey. Okay. So it's a 16-pan eyeshadow palette. It's oranges, pinks, yellows, everything you want for summer if you like to wear colorful eyeshadows. Pretty color story. And if this is like their special formula, like their updated, good formula, I want it. I'll buy the damn collection. I don't give a shit. I want it. So thankfully for me, The collection's only $35 on sale right now. The full retail price is $62, but the collection is on sale for 40% off. I know, I don't get it. It's at launch. Why is it 42%, like 40% off? But anyway, the collection features obviously that 16-pan beautiful highlight, beautiful palette. It also features a Beauty Bay powder highlighter in the shade Aura, and it's a multi-toned highlighter. It looks like it's gold champagne pink, or gold champagne peach, excuse me, kind of a shift to it. And by the way, that palette is limited edition, cruelty-free and vegan, just in case there was any question. And then it also includes a plumping lip gloss in the shade Fizz, which is a warm nude plumping gloss with a hint of shimmer. A hint of shimmer. The last item in the collection is a skincare item, a skincare by Beauty Bay. It's a 5% squalene and grapeseed oil serum hybrid. It says dewy, non-greasy, hydrating oil serum. Friends, I live in Florida. It is hot. It is humid. If I slather an oil serum on my face during the day, I'm gonna look like the greasy guy from Family Guy. You know, the can't catch me, can't catch me.
Go! You're never gonna catch me. You're wasting your time.
That's not my life. That's not my life. Now at night, maybe, but I have combo leaning oily skin. So I don't know if this is going to be a good fit for me, but you dry skin girlies, you know, might love it. But the whole collection's $35, friends. Okay. It on sale as of time of filming. It was $35. So for that, that's going to be smash. That collection's a smash. Maybe that palette will be released by itself at some point. I think people are going to be really pissed if like everyone goes and buys the collection to get the palette and then they release it for like $15 by itself. Everyone's going to be like, fuck you, Beauty Bay. But it's going to be a smash. I'm probably gonna buy it after this. Let's not even pretend like I'm not gonna. So, smash. All right. So, there are 2 new collabs that have been launched. Well, not launched. They've been teased, released, announced, if you will. Not fully released, but you know what I mean. So, on Instagram, Ensley Rain has put up a little thing saying that they're collabing with Shifty Shadow, and here's like, it's called the Crystal something. I'm so sorry it's not in front of me because my dumbass didn't write it down. But here's the little graphic they posted. So when I have more information for you, I will post it. For now, that's just like the preliminary, this is coming. So curious about that. It's probably going to be super fucking sparkly, multi-chrome, shifty goodness. And yeah, curious to see what that is. And then the next one, I don't know if the next one is genius or if it's not. I don't know. So be patient. Bella Beauty Bar is collabing with 2 different creators. Count them 2. So they're collabing with Ellie Starr and Brittany Huffman, who is fucking killing the game. She has had so many collabs in this last year. I'm so proud of her. Oh my gosh. If you don't follow Brittany Huffman, she's very, very creative. And I don't know who Ellie Starr is, but I'm going to find out. So, it's this palette that they're releasing. I don't think it's, I need more information, okay? Here's what the post said. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what the post said. Right? It says 36 fully customizable magnetic shades. It doesn't say anything if it's going to be launched in the palette together or if it's going to be single shades that you can buy individually. I don't know what's happening with that, but I know that Bella Beauty Bar just released single shades. So it would not surprise me if those single shades would be compatible with this palette. Okay? The palette itself is not going to have any writing on the palette. So it's truly fully customizable. Okay. And this palette is going to have round pans, which might piss some people off, but I think there's a reason for it. And here's the reason. So in the indie community, a lot of people use the same size pans. They use like 26 millimeter pans. They use, what's the other one? 30 something millimeter pans. And if you have a consistent sizing with that, you can actually mix and match. You could use Terra Moon's shimmers and put them in this palette. So I think that's really smart for the consumer, and kind of a weird, like, flexibleness coming from an indie brand that you don't normally see in a makeup brand. So I think that's really curious, and I really am kind of curious to see what they do with this. It says it's coming early June, so we'll have to keep our eyes out for that. And when I have more information, you will have more information. So, but congrats to everyone for their new collabs. I think that's pretty cool. All right. Last on my list, Ladybug Glow has released a 12 shade palette. It is 6 mattes, and then the other 6 shades are a mixture of duochromes and multichromes. It's called the Pond Lily palette. There are no glitters in this palette, so it retails after a code for $33.75, and it sold out in like less than 12 hours. So here's the color of the palette. It's a very pretty palette. This palette right here reminds me so much of the, I think is it Clarity Cosmetics? It reminds me so much of their Lily palette. I think that's what it's called. I'll pop a picture of it right there. Reminds me a lot of that. It's very pretty. And honestly, I was thinking about buying it and then it sold out. I was like, okay. So they did say it's going to restock in a couple of weeks. So keep your eyes out for it. It says like 2 weeks it's going to restock. So yeah, but congrats to them for selling it out. I think that's awesome. So good job, them. And darlings, that's all I have for you today. So thanks for watching my Pass or Smash and being here. And did you see anything that you're going to get? I know it's been kind of like a busy month, really, for makeup launches. But yeah, I'm curious about it. So tell me in the comments below what you're interested in getting. And I love your beautiful faces. Thanks for being here for episode number 11 of Pass or Smash. And if you made it this far, will you leave me like a crystal ball emoji? I don't know. I just felt like saying that. A crystal ball emoji in the comments below. And I love your faces. Thank you so much for being here, for liking, for subscribing, for doing all that. Welcome to everyone who's new. If you're new here, hi. I'm Liz. I'm kind of a weirdo. I have a foul mouth. And I like shiny shit. So anyway, I love your faces. Have a fabulous week. And I'll see you next week.